today is Q&A. So this is where you literally can ask anything, okay? So you can ask about business strategy, you can ask about home life balance, work life balance, you can ask about what I eat, you can ask about how the relationship works, right? Ask about whatever you want to ask about. Makes no difference to me. Typically, what I love to talk to people about is their business and how to grow their business. So if you're stuck in any space in your business, I like to help you get out of that stuck position. Okay, so good morning, Katie Lynn, and good morning, Megan. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay, so again, this is Q&A. So go ahead and ask whatever you want to ask. Let me see here. Good morning, Katrina. I see you. Janelle, I see you. Cecily. I don't want to say it wrong, right? I see you. Graham, good morning from the YouTubes. Graham's watching on YouTube. Carrie, good morning. Hey, who's doing Clubhouse? Who's on Clubhouse? Yes, I know that you need to have an iPhone. I'm not going to lie. If I had an Android right now, I would probably also go out and get an iPhone just to do Clubhouse. No lie. In my entire career, okay, Clubhouse is maybe the best thing I have ever seen so far as getting yourself out there. Now, is the point just getting yourself out there? Heck no. There's a strategy behind it, right? You need to have all of your stuff set up in the background. You need to have your whole system. So HBR is the system that I teach. Basically, what I've done is I've gone through, now I've been at this for about 11 years, okay? So I've gone through a whole lot of stuff that doesn't work, and then figured it out for myself. And it wasn't what anybody else was teaching, which is why it makes sense that a lot of people get confused, a lot of people get lost, and then a lot of people give up. It's because what's being taught out there, I feel like one person said something and everybody else regurgitated it, right? I'm sorry for saying that so early in the morning. Like, she's talking about puke this morning. I certainly did. Sorry about that. But it feels like one person said something that may or may not have even realized or known what they were talking about. And then everybody else is like, oh, this is true. Oh, this is true. Oh, this is true. Not having found success themselves, but instead are just teaching this stuff that doesn't really work. And quite frankly, it doesn't even work for them. Okay? So what I've done is I've actually made it work for me, right? I mean, we make 7 figures plus a month. And this year is actually going to be a crazy year. Okay, so we make that multiple income streams around my family. I work about 5 to 10 hours a week. Look at me, I don't even have makeup on right now, right? 5 to 10 hours a week in service to my community, not being skeezy, weird, salesy, or anything like that. And it's duplicating because people are in HBR and they're making it happen for themselves in their lives too. They're bringing their husbands home from work, right? They're able to stay home with their kids. They choose to stay home with their kids. That's just their choice. Doesn't mean it's everybody's choice, but it's their choice, and that's what they wanted to do, and now they get to do that. They don't have to go to work 40, 60, 80 hours a week because you can do this stuff on your own, right? And so that's what HBR is. In case anybody is ever like, what is HBR? What is she talking about? It's called Home-Based Revolution, and it's my program where I teach you guys how to do it. You can just message me if you want any details on it, okay? But all of that system from HBR needs to be set up. Once that's set up, you know how I show you how to become like everywhere at once in HBR? Those of you that are in HBR, give me like a yeah. Yeah. Those of you that are in HBR, give me a heck yes. That you're like, yes, she teaches you how to do this. Clubhouse is going to be something that just goes, you have to have all the other stuff set up. Because if you don't, then you're going to end up on Clubhouse and you're going to kind of wander around and you're going to waste a lot of time and it's not going to be focused and it's just going to be a time suck. And that is a quick ride to Addictionville, addiction to an appville, right? That doesn't actually produce results for you, your family, and your community, okay? Now, if you're in HBR and you've got your stuff set up and you know what you're doing, then pop over into Clubhouse and let's do this thing. I've got a club that's in the making right now. It takes a little while to get it approved, but I've got a club that's in the making right now. And then I'm going to be live in there Tuesday and Thursday, 12:30 to 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Tuesdays, I'm going to be talking about women crushing business. So that's my thing, right? Thursday, I'm going to be talking about women making impact. So that can be business or not business related. Impact, making positive impact in the world, okay? So we're going to be having those discussions 2 times a week. And then I'm also going to be popping on here and there. I popped on last night for a bit and we talked about some really cool stuff, okay? So what you're going to want to do whenever you're on Clubhouse is you just follow me at Martha Krejci, so at my first and last name. Click on the bell and then choose always. So you're always going to see whenever I'm live doing something, okay, you guys? You can bet your bottom dollar. Isn't that an Annie reference? You can bet your bottom dollar that it's going to be good, legit info. I managed to pop into one room last night and I heard a guy berate a woman for, it was like some sort of Shark Tank like pitch thing. And she came on pitching her business and he berated her. He said, you're basically pitching this tiny business to people that have a total wealth of $1 billion. And I'm like, dude, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? This is where money has amplified the negative in somebody, right? Money ain't a bad thing, it's an amplifier, right? That's what Troy from ULA says. We love him. It's an amplifier. So it's going to amplify. If you're a good person, you're going to be better and you're going to do good things with it. If you're a bad person, yeah, it's going to look bad. It's going to look real bad on you, right? I imagine if you're following me, you're probably innately a good person. I would annoy the crap out of you if you were not innately a good person. I would annoy you so much. You would be like, nope, none of you, please, right? You probably go over that guy's Clubhouse, and that's totally cool. But whenever I heard him say that to her, I was like, you just crushed this woman. You have no right to crush this woman because you have a stage. Congrats, dude, right? Gross. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to bring not just positivity, but growth, real, actual growth. We do not berate people. We help people grow. We wouldn't have said, do you know who you're talking to? No, of course she knows who she's talking to. She decided to talk to you, right? It's just gross. Anyway, that's my little soapbox for this morning. I heard that and I clicked out immediately. I'm like, God, I'm done with you. Done, bro. Anywho, okay. Let's go to questions. Oh, we got a lot of heck yeses here. Christy said she can't find a way to send hearts. God bless you. Oh man, folks saying they're setting up their foundation right now. Boom. Jennifer, Clubhouse is going to come to Android. It's just in beta right now. It is going to come to Android. It just isn't yet. Martina, heck yes, it felt so crazy at first, but omnipresent is so fun and easy now. That's the thing. People think that, because they'll look at my social media and they'll be like, that girl is everywhere. And I am everywhere, but not all day long. It doesn't take me that long to be everywhere. I show you how to strategically do it so you're always growing, but you don't always have to be doing something. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Oh, let's see. Clubhouse, you need an invite. Yes. Or you set up your profile, and then if you're in somebody's phone, if your number is saved in somebody's phone, then they can see you there and they can allow you in. So that's what the inside of it looks like. Tuesday and Thursday, 11:30 EST. You were awesome. It's 12:30 to 1:30. Yeah, 12. Did I say 11:30 to 12:30? It's 12:30 to 1:30 EST is what it is. Tuesday, Thursday. And it's not in Facebook, it's in Clubhouse. Clubhouse is an app. It's a free app. You can go into the App Store if you have an iPhone. If you don't, then I would go buy an iPhone. I'm not even kidding. It's like a business expense because it's the amount of reach that you're going to be able to get that you can't get anywhere. It's relevant reach. People can't even pay for that kind of good reach on ads. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's relevant, authentic, transparent reach. Boom. Right? Unless you're this guy that berates people, in which case that's probably not a good thing for him. But anyway, he's probably got a band of dude bros behind him saying, yeah, good job, dude. So maybe that's why he keeps doing it. Let's see. Brandy, what all needs to be set up before joining Clubhouse? Challenge, course, website, lead magnets. Just want to get all my ducks in a row. Really, all I would make sure that I have are the basics. So your pond needs to be set up and your magnetic training in there needs to be set up. This is HBR language, okay? So if you're not in HBR, you're going to be like, what? But the people that are in HBR, this is what you need. If you're not in HBR, get in HBR. Stop playing around. It's not expensive. I work alongside and was called brilliant by last night, by the way, coaches that charge 50 grand a year plus for their stuff, okay? My stuff is very inexpensive. It's a one-time fee. Very, very, very inexpensive because I want it to be accessible to the masses. I work with people. I don't work with huge coaches that want to become even more wealthy. I work with families that don't have it yet so I can show you how to have it. And I need for everybody on the planet to know that. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever we all know that, we change this entire world. Okay? Just so you know. So you need HBR. If you're not in HBR, stop playing around. You need HBR. Just message me for it, okay? But yeah, so like the pond, the magnetic training for the pond, lead magnet, obviously. These are all very simple things. Those are the first three things that you would really need. You could just build on from there. Cecily, let's see here. Question. I watched your Zoom the other day on lead groups. I know you don't recommend doing 2 groups, but you did it because you were with YL. I'm also with YL, but I'm pretty sure I'm called to coaching, like really sure I need to be a coach. Do I create my lead group about coaching and just occasionally bring in YL stuff? Yes, exactly. That's exactly what you would do. Don't have 2 groups. Mine was only because it was YL specific products, not YL products, but YL specific courses and coaching. So it had to, whenever I expanded, I had to have a different group because it wasn't just gonna be for YL, right? Like it's for the world. So, let's see. Hello, you're so funny. How could you annoy anyone? Aw, shucks. Just looking at the questions here. I missed your live. I watched the replay. Was out riding on my horse. Oh my goodness, you guys. Let's see. Jan, I'm seeing 4 different apps for Clubhouse. It's the one with the guy looking like sideways. You see a side profile of a guy with a hat. Black and white photo. That's what Clubhouse looks like right now. Christiana, I think I'm just now understanding how the omnipresent thing works. Have this thing where I have to understand before I proceed, but I get it now. Boom! There you go. If you get it now, then you get it. You can't ever unsee it. Once you know it and you get it, you can't ever unsee it. You can't ever unget it. Misty, missed the intro. What is Clubhouse? I'll let you just go back. I don't want to, for the people that are on the video, I'm not going to redo all of that stuff. Christiana, dude, such a dude. Yes. I'm not a man hater. I love my husband. I love plenty of men. There are great men in my life, right? But there are some dudes out there that are just those dudes. And it's like, I don't even think that they want to be those dudes. I would like to believe they're just playing a part that they think they need to play. I would like to believe that. I would like to believe that they're not just jerks. But last night, that dude was a jerk. Like, to the point where I wanted to raise my hand and say, listen, I make over $1 million a month. What do you want to say to me? Because I'll talk to that lady. If you need me to talk to that lady, I will talk to that lady. Because apparently you can't handle people. Period. I don't know how you got where you are, but you can't handle people, and that ain't right. So get off the stage. Get off your own stage. Can I say that to someone? Can I say get off your own stage? You're abusing your power? Because I will. I got no filter is the thing. That's good, bad, or indifferent. I got no filter. Let's see. Dan, good morning, Martha. See, there's a dude I like. Dan's a dude I like. Kathy, I'm in HBR. Boom. HBR is literally the whole game. It seriously is the whole game, you guys. The whole thing. Dar, and for what you actually work with us, some that charge the big money don't even provide the longer term. Exactly. They charge more and give you less. Isn't that interesting? Vonda, do it, Martha. I'm in HBR and I'm seriously about to blow it up because of what you're teaching me. Boom! Katie Cobb. Boom! Yes. Yes. Man. That's like, this is, I could do this all day. You understand that, yeah? I could do this all day where you guys are telling me how much success you're having, how excited you are, what you're doing. That feeds me. Like, I might not need lunch now, is the thing, right? Anywho, I love this. This is just the best. This is the best. Okay. Martha, you changed how I perceive this whole process. You're what so many people need and they don't even realize it. If you're not in HBR, get in now. I love you. I don't even know who it is. It's Facebook user, but I will see who you are later. Thank you so much. HBR rocks, life-changing. Man, you guys are the best. Janelle, you do have a filter. It's the truth filter. That's why it's different. There we go. I do have a filter. I do have a filter, and it's the truth. Oh, I love it. Okay, you guys, I'm popping out of here. You have the best day. If you want to talk about HBR, do me a favor. You can just message me at Livin the Dream with Martha, which is my Facebook business page. If you're anywhere else, you can just message me on Instagram or something like that. But you can message, if you're on Facebook, Livin the Dream with Martha, my business Facebook page, and send me the words case study. We'll have a short chat on Messenger. We're not going to have a call. This isn't going to be a weird thing. So we have a short chat on Messenger. I give you the details of the program, and you say, yeah, heck yes, I'm in. And then that's what happens. And if you say, no, I'm not going to be weird about it. I'm going to say, cool, you know where to find me. That's honestly what I'm going to say. So anywho, you guys have the best day, and I will see you later. Let me end this.